In the expansive tapestry of human history, certain threads shimmer with an incandescent brilliance, standing out as pivotal moments when a single individual's work and choices reshape the course of our collective journey. Galileo Galilei, a name that resonates through the annals of science and philosophy, occupies a prominent place in this celestial fabric. His life's work, conducted amidst the intellectual fervor of his time, was nothing short of a cosmic revelation, and his audacious ideas ignited intellectual fireworks that continued to dazzle humanity. As we delve into the extraordinary initiatives, events, and his intricate personality, the impact of his pioneering work on socio-cultural progress, knowledge expansion, and the growth of human potential unfurls before us. The 16th and 17th centuries witnessed an intellectual renaissance where Europe's luminaries were engaged in a profound and intricate dance of ideas. Copernicus had unveiled the heliocentric model, Kepler delved into planetary motion, and Tycho Brahe meticulously observed the night sky. Amidst these stellar minds, Galileo Galilei shone as a beacon of unprecedented clarity and insight. His distinctive approach to scientific inquiry and a penchant for challenging established dogma made him stand out, even in a constellation of brilliant minds. At the heart of Galileo's personality was an unwavering commitment to empirical observation and evidence-based inquiry. He didn't merely rely on theoretical models but actively sought to test and validate them through experimentation. Galileo's iconic experiments on falling bodies and pendulum motion revealed profound truths about the nature of our world. His relentless pursuit of empirical data, often against vehement opposition, laid the foundation for modern scientific methodology. It was the audacious way in which he pursued knowledge, challenging established authorities, that marked him as a true pioneer. One of the most pivotal moments in Galileo's career was his use of a telescope to gaze at the heavens. The observations he made, such as the craters on the Moon and the moons of Jupiter, shook the prevailing belief in an Earth-centric universe to its core. Galileo's publication of these observations in Starry Messenger in 1610 not only transformed the cosmos but also ignited a firestorm of controversy with the Catholic Church, which had long held the geocentric view. His choices and timing were nothing short of revolutionary. They not only changed the immediate dynamics of the scientific and religious realms, but also set in motion a chain of events that would impact human thought for centuries. Galileo's trials and tribulations are legendary. The Inquisition forced him to recant his beliefs and placed him under house arrest for the rest of his life. However, it was in the crucible of adversity that Galileo's ideas took root and flourished. The publication of his book, Dialogue Concerning the Two Chief World Systems, clandestinely continued the spread of the heliocentric model, and his work became a cornerstone for future generations of astronomers and scientists. The effects of Galileo's pioneering work on the broader tapestry of human civilization were profound. His relentless pursuit of knowledge and truth served as a clarion call for future scientists and philosophers. The scientific revolution, which Galileo's work played a pivotal role in sparking, unleashed a torrent of innovation and exploration. This period saw a renaissance in scientific thinking, challenging dogma and leading to a more rational and empirical approach to understanding the world. Galileo's work also paved the way for the Enlightenment, an intellectual movement that championed reason, individual rights, and the separation of church and state. His steadfastness in the face of adversity set a precedent for intellectual courage and integrity, inspiring generations to come. Galileo's personal life was a complex weave of family, society, and scholarly pursuits. Born on February 15, 1564, in Pisa, Italy, he hailed from a family of modest means but with a rich intellectual tradition. His father, Vincenzo Galilei, was a musician and music theorist, while his uncle, Muzio Didaldi, was a noted mathematician. These familial influences likely played a role in nurturing Galileo's curiosity and analytical mind. Throughout his life, Galileo lived in various cities in Italy, including Florence and Padua. His time in Padua was particularly fruitful, as it was there that he made significant astronomical observations and held a professorship. His travels and residencies in these cities exposed him to diverse intellectual currents and facilitated collaborations with other outstanding figures of his time. Galileo's interactions with contemporaries like Johannes Kepler, who shared his enthusiasm for heliocentrism, and Thomas Harriot, who made early telescopic observations, enriched his scientific journey. His correspondence and discussions with these luminaries left an indelible mark on the development of astronomy and physics. Galileo Galilei, the trailblazer, breathed his last on January 8, 1642. His life had been one of intellectual strife and unrelenting pursuit of truth. His passing marked the end of a remarkable era and the beginning of a new epoch where science would continue to illuminate the path of human progress. While Galileo shared the stage with other luminaries of his time, his approach and the revolutionary nature of his work set him apart. Copernicus laid the groundwork for heliocentrism, Kepler formulated laws of planetary motion, and Tycho Brahe made meticulous observations. Galileo's distinction lay in his methodical approach to experimentation and his unparalleled commitment to empiricism. He not only embraced Copernican heliocentrism but provided concrete, observational evidence for it, an audacious step that defied the prevailing dogma of the day. Galileo's tireless advocacy for the Copernican model, despite the risks it posed, set him apart from many of his contemporaries. While others may have harbored similar beliefs, Galileo boldly championed them and subjected his ideas to rigorous scientific scrutiny. His confrontations with the Catholic Church were symptomatic of his relentless pursuit of truth and his unwavering dedication to the scientific method. In a time when conformity often trumped dissent, Galileo's rebellious spirit was a beacon of intellectual courage. Galileo Galilei introduced a host of distinctive principles that revolutionized various branches of philosophy and science. Some of his groundbreaking ideas include the principle of empiricism. Galileo insisted that theories must be tested against empirical evidence. He emphasized the importance of direct observation and experimentation, setting a precedent for modern scientific inquiry. The principle of relativity. Galileo's work in mechanics led to the notion of relative motion. He argued that there is no absolute rest or motion, but rather that motion is relative to an observer's frame of reference, a concept fundamental to modern physics. The principle of inertia. Galileo's observations and experiments on motion led to the formulation of the principle of inertia, which states that an object in motion remains in motion unless acted upon by an external force. This idea later found its way into Newton's laws of motion. The principle of mathematical formulation. Galileo was among the first to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. He understood that mathematics could provide a precise and universal language for describing the physical world, a foundational principle of modern science. The principle of open dialogue. In his book, Dialogue Concerning the Two Chief World Systems, Galileo advocated for open discussion and debate. This spirit of intellectual discourse has since become a hallmark of scientific progress. Galileo's ideas weren't just groundbreaking, they were catalysts for the evolution of science and philosophy. His principles laid the foundation for the scientific revolution, the Enlightenment, and the transformation of humanity's understanding of the cosmos and the self. In the grand tapestry of human history, Galileo Galilei stands as an intellectual giant whose work and audacity brought about a Copernican revolution in thought. His unwavering commitment to empirical evidence, the audacious timing of his observations through a telescope, and the societal and personal challenges he endured created ripples that transformed the world's intellectual landscape. His distinctive principles set a new course for philosophy and science, guiding humanity toward an era of reason, exploration, and enlightenment. As we weave Galileo's story into the rich fabric of our history, his name gleams as a beacon of audacious inquiry and relentless pursuit of knowledge, inspiring us to reach for the stars and uncover the mysteries of the universe.